Hello, hello, my beautiful twins, my Geminis. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 26th. Can you believe it? To February the 1st. What is your download message? What is the theme of this reading? Slow and steady wins the race. I apologize if you hear any tapping, knocking, or drilling. I'm trying to get through these early. It is early in the morning here, and they are working in my building. Unfortunately, they're working on the hallways and access ways, which means they're making a lot of noise. So I apologize for that. Coming in with our first row, we have you have been given the 10 of Cups, you've been given the 6 of Wands, and you've been given the Ace of Cups. What a fabulous way to start your reading and your week. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you do have the 9 of Swords, you have the 4 of Cups, and you have the Judgment Call. In the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge, you've been given the 3 of Wands, followed by the Emperor, followed by the 10 of Swords. Now, messages from Spirit and your guides. You've been given the Knight of Cups, followed by the 9 of Wands, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. What have we got in our final row? What messages do you need to see, know, and expect? Future energy, possibly. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, we got the Queen, pardon me, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Your theme and your download message is slow and steady wins the race. We want everything done ASAP. I get it. But you're better off to find your goal and stick to it. Make your plans, detailed plans. Don't rush into anything, and realize that anything worthwhile is worth working for and waiting for. Your beginning of the week, life or career, is saving face. And she's holding this mask, so you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get a position you want. So you may be in a position with the job that you're doing or you were doing, and you need to just basically slow and steady wins the race. Take your time to think and process things. Maybe you've been healing through some situation with your job and your career, and you've had to grin and bear it right now. You had no choice, but you've maintained your respect, and you've been able to still maintain yourself being there with your job. This is okay. We all get those moments where our jobs create some obstacles and challenges for us, but when we look at, do we really want to walk away from it, or do we want to work with it? Going with the flow. Remember, they're telling me time heals all wounds, Gemini. Now, Ace of Cups comes in with the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Beautiful card. Universe says it's time for you to feel the love again. It's time for you to realize that there could be, the universe is sending you an abundance of it. Loving yourself, perhaps somebody else showing you their intentions and friendship and feelings towards you. It could be a new relationship, a romantic one, or just a stronger and renewed friendship. This is a card that says get ready to receive the love you so deserve from the universe. 6 of Wands, leaving, you're getting recognition for who you are. Your reputation will precede you. So I think you have, you're able now to get the recognition and the pat on the back for something that you will be accomplishing or you did. Some of you, it could have been, maybe you done well at your job and you're going to get a new position there, new job title. Maybe you're getting a bonus. Maybe you're getting an award, for something that you've done. But this is a card that says people are going to know who you are and what you're capable of, and you're going to revel in all of that beautiful energy of celebration. The 10 of Cups, happy ever after. You're going to feel at home again. Maybe you've had problems within the family circle or your soul pot of friendship circle. You're going to see that amends are going to be made. Time heals all wounds, as they say in this message again. This is the card that says you're going to find friendships stronger, relationships romantic stronger, family ties stronger and more secure. It's always, at the end of every storm, we know the sun's going to shine again. And often we're blessed with that beautiful rainbow. And at the end of it, a pot of gold, time, effort, support, and maybe even love coming into some of you. Now, in your focus part of the reading, which is career and money, you've been given the crown, and it says overcoming obstacles, power play, and wealth. Your career could be owner, boss, taking charge and making progress. You are in the seat of power now. You wear the crown. You're able now to make the choices and decisions, some of you, that you are capable of making, and you don't need to be bowing down to anybody else. You're overcoming these obstacles. You realize that in order for you to succeed, you have to start something new, and maybe you're going to be opening your own business, or you already are your own employer and boss. You take charge now. You're making progress in, as you move forward. Beautiful energy. You've got the Judgment card, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. What have you been worrying about, Gemini? You've been losing your sleep. You've been letting your thoughts race before you go to bed. Please leave your troubles behind or on the chair when you do. This is the card that says stop presuming and assuming the worst in a situation. You need to get your rest, because it can bring on other problems within yourself, physically and health-wise, if you don't. This card says move forward with positive energy. Let go of the negative thoughts. You're going to be moving on in a new direction. You've got the Judgment card, which means you've made a command decision to do that. This is a new beginning. It's almost like Archangel Gabriel is giving you that message, saying you're going in the right direction. Turn around and keep going in a new direction. Don't go back to where you were. This is a card where you're going to feel exceptionally grateful, reaping in the benefits here of getting recognized for who you are. Now, the Four of Cups comes in and says, for a while you've been sitting there under that tree thinking about you've been missing out on an opportunity. You haven't had the motivation or the energy to get up and go after your goals. Normally, Gemini, you're very, how can I put it, energetic. You're very, focused on goals, and you get excited about it, and that comes out in all that you do. So you need to get more motivated. Look at things from a broader, wider perspective. Notice things that are different that maybe you not had considered that could bring you some great benefits of happiness and abundance. Coming in the center position, your help hurdle, or your, challenge card, you've got the card retirement. Now, retirement comes in with the coins jar, and that is money jar, which is financial gain, success, growth, and expansion. Working hard can be a thing of the past. It says retirement. You might be wanting to change your schedule. Maybe you are going to be working part-time. Maybe you're working less days a week. Maybe you're being more mindful of your time management. Some of you could be reaching a stage where you're thinking, I've worked long enough, or I put in these years for the company I work for, and now I can retire. Maybe you're looking forward to receiving your retirement benefits and your retirement money. This is a beautiful card that says you're going to be okay. Look at all the money at the bottom of that tree. There's still growth. You're not going to roll over and give up, but you're working hard on, you're not working hard anymore. You're enjoying what you're doing, and you're looking forward to slowing down a little bit. Now, the Ten of Swords comes in with the Emperor and the Three of Wands. The Ten of Swords says hard times are over. You're back on your feet. You're back in the game. You're not held back. You're not, you may have felt betrayed, stabbed in the back, and now you're on your feet again. Tens are completion. It means those hard times are over. This is a great card of moving forward, and you are the Emperor. You're making logical and organized decisions and choices. You're sitting in that seat of power with your crown. Look at this. You have that ability now to go after your goals, but you also have the ability to teach, preach, and convey information to other people. You could be organizing groups or wanting to teach, preach, and convey something to society out there that is going to maybe be part of your business. The Three of Wands, yes, coming into your own. You've made great accomplishments, but don't stand there waiting for the next ship to come in. You're happy now, but you've got growth happening here, but you have to get going to keep going. Keep going after your goals. Don't stand there and wait. The Hurricane card comes in, and your messages from Spirit and your guides. Do you choose to be in the eye of the hurricane, or do you choose to be in the upheaval, the destruction, and the sudden disaster? Well, this card says we have choices to make, and I do believe that we can't put our head in the sand and ignore what's going on around us, but we can plan our moves so that we can go through this time of maybe upheaval and challenges with a lot more ease. So how do you choose? Do you choose to be in the eye where things are calm, or do you want to get involved in all this chaos and this drama? Try to avoid drama at all costs if you can this week. Now, the Ace of Pentacles comes in, the Nine of Wands comes in, and the Knight of Cups. The Nine of Wands says, you know, you're a warrior. You've struggled, you battled through your problems and your situations in life, and you are not one to roll over and give up easy, Gemini. You're constantly researching. You're my Google kings and queens, as you've heard me say, and you realize that as long as you keep moving forward and doing that research, you'll stand your ground and continue succeeding. So stand your ground. Don't give up. Don't roll over when times get tough, because that's not who you are. The Knight of Cups, yes, brings an idea. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that brings something to the table of life that creates interest, something that you're going to love. But this could be somebody coming in with their intentions on their sleeve as well. You could be falling in love with somebody here, or an idea they bring, or maybe you're going to get an invitation from this person to accompany them to a wedding or some loving sort of event. Ace of Pentacles, yes, new beginning, maybe new job, new business, signing contracts, negotiations. The universe comes forth and says, guess what? The grass can be and is greener on the other side for you. Beautiful. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, you get this beautiful card of the angel number 909. Reflection, change of perspective, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever's taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know what the right step is next to take. So you are moving forward. It's been a while, but you're getting back on your feet again and in the game. You're back in the fight. You have the ability to go after what you want. You're almost where you want to be. There's something changing here that's going to make you happy, they're telling me. Coming in with your cards, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the High Priestess, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is the most confident queen in the deck, as you know. She doesn't allow anything to distract her. The doubters, she just looks them in the face and she turns her back and says, watch me. She has that ability to go after her goals. She's headstrong, she's good in business, and she's not backing down. The High Priestess says you've got it made, because you are my Google kings and queens, and you are doing your research successfully to find out the answers and information you need to move forward towards a new beginning or a new project. The Seven of Pentacles says, well, okay, I'm putting in the work, but how come I'm not seeing the return fast enough? Try to be patient. This is a card of unnecessary worry, my gems. This is the card that says you will see it coming in gradually and in increments. Don't give up. Keep going in that direction. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis.